we will go ahead and meeting calls to order. The makeup meeting, which we're going to be January/March meeting. Yes, so. Attendance.
Roll call. Daryl Bailey. Here. Laura Brewer.
Here.
Emily DeVoldy. Jackie Shaw.
Here.
Josh Gardner.
Here.
John Hanson.
Here.
Dave Hubble.
Here.
Mariah Hunter. Fiona.
Here.
Sandy Johnson. Morgan Kidd. Gloria Lance Taylor. Brian Mays.
Yep.
Sergi Mays.
Here.
Lynn O'Donnell.
Here.
Jared Palmer. Aaron Reese.
Here.
Tad Smith.
Here.
Julie Smith. Matt Sproul. Here. Vincent Vigalio.
Here.
Did I miss anybody?
14. All right, thank you everybody for making it. I know it was a good schedule, so I appreciate that. Meeting minutes went out earlier from the December meeting. We got a chance to review those. The motion to approve those.
Motion. Second.
All of those in favor of approving those minutes?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Committee reports. Secretary.
No letters went out last month because we had snow days, so here's the meeting. If you've missed a couple of lines, you'll receive a warning letter. So, go to this meeting tonight, we check attendance. Obviously, those of you who were here don't have to worry about a lot of things here tonight, so thank you. But if you have any friends who were here this evening, just have them double check their attendance before you get the letter. We'll go from there.
Thank you. Treasurer? Treasurer?
Sorry. I got nothing. I know we talked in executive about the audit, but or the
Audit.
thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got nothing now.
I got one thing,
Go ahead.
the CDs that you guys did, should be in need of review or renewal.
Signature.
Because I thought that was done in February. So, there,
Yeah. Right around there.
the two of you will have, we'll pull the sheet, make sure, but maybe plan it after we get stuff done.
We're waiting on the audits, estimated date of completion, with the meetings scheduling. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Fine.
With meeting schedule being shifted, we will likely have the audit committee, or have the auditors report to the executive committee, and then potentially didn't want to wait till the May meeting, so to be determined on how that's gonna go, but hoping to get that wrapped up soon. Training that.
All we really have right now is the classes, so I'm going to defer. Danielle, if you could just run out the classes that are coming up.
So we have a summer class, 2 summer classes, one's gonna be academy style in Geneva, the other one will be video, that'll be a normal June to August schedule. And then we have 3 for
We've also been completing the preceptor recertifications, so that's been on our way now. Danielle's doing an excellent job with that.
Public relations, executive. We met tonight, nothing significant, just looking at the FLCC contract, which will come due this summer, so we're working on a plan for that. Otherwise, also looking for EMS attorneys, potential replacement. So if anyone has an attorney that they work with that is EMS specific or knowledgeable, and they think it might be a good fit, let us know. We're just looking for options. We have a few that we're gonna speak with, but if anyone has any suggestions, please share those with us. Public relations.
I think it is. No, I think at this point.
Okay. REMAC.
So REMAC met, they're reviewing all of the old REMAC advisories for sunsetting, probably what will come out to be many of them that are not applicable anymore. So more to follow with that.
City and council meetings last week were canceled due to the storm that, the nor'easter that the city and around that area received. So those next meetings are next time meeting May?
Correct.
And
Unless they choose to reschedule.
Well, yes.
They
so
originally
then-
said canceled, which
Okay.
implies that it was gonna be rescheduled.
And then there was some off the cuff conversation that they
Okay, so May for sure, possibly before.
maybe an act of Congress to get them scheduled again before.
Yeah, it's that, the only thing that really was important that they really needed to look at would have been the protocols. But
Okay. Legislative review. Who do we have on legislative review currently? You know off the top of your head?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. Program directors reports.
So, as I reported an executive for some of you, this is a repeat. Conference was last week from Wednesday through Saturday. 110 people total attended between the 4 days. Had several comments already coming back through us through other channels, how they enjoyed the conference, we had a partnership this year with the Northeast College of Health Sciences Massage Therapy Program, and that went over phenomenally.
Very nice.
The program director was there and was very, very enthusiastic about continuing the partnership. So that was good. Banquet, we had the awards banquet on that Friday night. All the awardees were able to meet the conference this year, which was nice to be able to recognize them this year. So just keep an eye out. In the next few weeks, I will be putting out the award nomination forms once again for the next time around. Don't be bashful with submitting somebody that you think is deserving, so there were some categories we were not able to recognize because there was nobody that was submitted for them. So.
We did have 8, we ordered 8, which was
Right.
good.
We recognized 8, but there was, like I said, there were still some
Yeah.
categories that we weren't able to recognize. And there were some categories that we only had 1 person, so, sometimes that can lead to some difficulties if, when the selection process goes through, if they don't meet all the criteria. So, we just want to make sure that people are taking the efforts to recognize, your fellow EMS providers or, your nurses that you work with or physicians. So we take this opportunity, we don't want people saying we're not, recognizing everyone's good work.
Did you say we need to approve those?
What's that?
Do we need to approve those? Did you say as a council?
Yeah,
Submit
well, they're not
resumes.
officially due
Okay.
to, we can approve them now.
If we have time.
We have until, I think, officially July 1st. Does that sound right, Ryan?
yeah.
So in theory, we
You're
could
good,
hold
so-
off and do them in May.
Okay. FLCC coordinator reports.
Like I said, we have 2 classes coming up this summer and then 3 in, for fall. One will be at Canandaigua, the other one will be at Ontario Ambulance and North Summit Ambulance. John and I are also working at bringing back CMEs, so that there'll be some more in-person opportunities for your research.
Nominating committee.
Hi, we have two individuals. We have O'Reilly Jensen and Jason Johnson. And that we will sit out of the room to vote.
Yeah, Riley's here. We're just ask her to step out so we can do this in conference.
So Riley has some great experience with Mercy Flight Essential. She has a phenomenal job over there. She's got experience also in EMS for several years and has some administrative background. She's good.
She comes from the strong trauma program as well, so she's got some background that pre-exists her other efforts that she's doing.
All right,
That's that.
that's the impression. All right. Do you want to present, do you want to vote on her, and then move to the next one? Okay. So is that coming from the nominating committee's motion to accept her application, approve her application?
I'll second.
All right. All those in favor? Opposed? All right. So Riley and Jensen, do we know where she'll fall, or we can figure it out, as far as which county or?
Probably for now, there's two Ontario spots, so we'll
Okay.
put her in Ontario, one of those.
Okay.
And then, the other one we can slide into an at-large if he's accepted.
Okay. All right.
Now, if we could give the background of Jason Johnson, please.
What's that?
In my notes, can you give the background of Jason Johnson? Thank you.
So Jason Johnson is a paramedic with the Middlesex ambulance. He is also a New York State CIC that teaches with us for some of our EMS programs. He's been previously, he was a critical care tech and doing, he's been in EMS for a number of years, probably around somewhere in the neighborhood of like 10 years. Interested in diving in and becoming more involved in this side of the EMS, in addition to his training abilities.
Great. You guys have
I was back in December, so it was back.
all right. Now, going forward from the nominating committee is a.
Second motion.
All right. All those in favor? Opposed? Okay, so that brings us up to 23 seated members?
23.
Not for tonight, but for
Moving
moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Recruitment and retention. That was you and Emily.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we have questions regarding grant funding, away, and so put it down for that.
Okay. You didn't love to get that one, for you remaining, but there is a recruitment and retention conference coming up in
Canada, April 24th.
What time is that?
It's gonna be all day. There'll be a sign up sheet coming out. I think it's got like a QR code or something on it. I just got the flyer at our conference this past weekend, so I'll be posting that on the website and sending it out via our email distribution. Additionally, as part of that recruitment retention, there's also part of the criteria is a market analysis. North Country has done one and has offered their analysis, so we might be able to utilize some of their studies that they found.
Has it done it, or did it?
I'll get a copy and then
Yeah.
the committee can review it.
All right. New York State, you have anything?
Just a reminder that 824, the new 824 requirements go into effect on April 22nd.
Okay.
So, and I'm still anticipating a policy statement at some point in time around that, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be before or after. I would hope that would be before,
Okay, wonderful.
but I'm not.
Any other committee reports? Okay, moving on to new business. So we have a CON application, that I will let Fiona, as the chair of the CON committee, give a report on, and then we'll do a roll call vote of that.
Okay, thank you. This is CON regarding Mercy Flight Inc., DBA Mercy Flight EMS, and Privilege Technical EMS Inc. To transfer the authority, the application received December the 23rd, 2025. The CON committee met 3 times to review in December, from December to February. We received the final elements of the application and deemed it complete on February the 19th, 2026. We requested and received fitness and competency from New York State on February the 20th, 2026. It is a recommendation of the CON committee to bring a seconded motion to the full council for approval of the transfer of authority. And the motion is to approve the transfer of operating authority from Privilege EMS Inc. to Mercy Flight, DBA Mercy Flight EMS and Mercy Flight EMS in recognition of the division of EMS fitness and competency determination and contingent upon completion of the sale and transfer of all substantial assets of the corporation pursuant to Public Health Law, Article 30, Section 3010.2, in brackets.
Just one clarification, so it's Finger Lakes Ambulance EMS Inc. So that was received as Fiona said, and reviewed. So that's coming forward as a recommendation from the CM committee as a second motion. Any discussion, any questions on such? It's a transfer of authority, so essentially it was a review the application, deem it complete, and then request fitness and competency from New York State, which we received expeditiously. And at that point, then all we're really voting on is that, you know, we received that application and they have passed the fitness and competency. So.
It's not changing territory and anything is right.
Right. So they would assume Mercy Flight Inc., DBA Mercy Flight EMS, would then assume Finger Lakes Ambulance EMS or operating. Any questions, comments, concerns on that? Okay, if not, we will do a roll call vote for that. Go ahead.
Daryl Bailey.
Yes.
Laura Brewer.
Yes.
Emily DeVoe. Jackie DeShaw.
Yes.
Josh Carter.
Yes.
John Hanson.
Yes.
Dave Hubble.
Yes.
Mariah Archer. Fiona.
Yes.
Brian Mays.
Yes.
Sergi Mays.
Yes.
Lynn O'Donnell.
Yes.
Aaron Reese.
Yes.
Tad Smith.
Yes.
Matt Sproul. Yes. Vincent McNalio.
Yes.
Did I miss anybody this evening?
So it's 14 yes, so that passes. We need a majority of our seated members, so that means majority of 21, so that so passes. We will forward that on to New York State. John will, say we will, John will. All right, thank you very much, everybody, appreciate that. We did the vote on the 2 new members already, so that was the 3 years of new business. Any other new business or any old business that anyone is aware of would like to bring up? Very quiet. All right, if not, we'll move on to the correspondence. Let's see, so we have Rafael Nones Rodriguez, EMT number 511258 from Troy, New York, Certification surrendered effective 10/18/25 for violations of 10 NYCR Part 800.15A3, 800.16A2, 800.16A3. We have Scott Sterling, EMT number 223877 from Prospect, New York, suspended for 1 year effective 2/12/26 for violations of previously issued stipulation and order. We have Wayne Allen, EMT number 377943 from Gloversville, New York, revoked effective 9/26/2025, violations of 10 NYCR Part 800.3A. Last, we have Henry Moreno from Brooklyn, New York, EMT number 538468. Surrender certification effective October 24th, 2025, violations of 800.1583, 800.16A1. That is all of the DOH enforcements that we have. That is all we have on the agenda, unless anyone has anything further. If not,
Make a adjourn.
our next meeting is
Would be May.
May. So, we have a motion for adjournment, we have a second? Thank you. All those
Hold
in
on,
favor?
let's just, before
Yeah.
the official, let's just
Yeah.
make sure there's no conflictions, and there is, so we'll have to bump the May meeting to May 18th.
Okay,
To what date?
May 18th, because
Memorial Day.
it would normally, it falls on Memorial Day.
okay. So the next.
I just wanted to
Good
catch
call.
that
No, good call.
before we completely
Good
adjourn.
call. So the next full council meeting will be May 18th at 18:30. All right. Thank you much, everyone. Appreciate it. Thank you for making that.